What's good, y'all? KeaToSuccess here, back with another video. Today's video is gonna be a reaction video. I made one on TikTok. I was gonna upload it. I didn't like the quality, so I'm just gonna kind of revisit it here. Some thoughts may be left out. I may leave some out. I may add, gain. But let's get into it. Let me know what y'all think. Actually, no, let's not get into it. Pause. Like the video for me, please. Like the video. Push that out in the algo. Please comment thoughts, ideas, anything. I appreciate it. Criticism, whatever it may be. I take it all. It's no offense, and I love it. As simple as that. Share the video too as well. Anybody in trucking, anybody thinking about getting trucking, share the video. That's who it's for. And yeah. Now let's get into it. We press play on this thing, and we're gonna get into it.
Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Nino, man. I know I ain't made a video in a minute, but look, I just gotta address all the capery I've been seeing that's been going on, man. So look, if you're trying to be a new owner-operator, this is not the time. I highly disagree. Do not waste your time. Do not waste your money.
Y'all already know this is where I disagree at. 100%. I think it is the perfect time to get in trucking, but I'll dive into that in one moment. It's a 3-minute video, so I'm just gonna break down in segments.
Don't listen to all these fake super trucker niggas on here, because they fucking lying. It ain't no money out here right now for real. Like, it's some money to be made, you know? Like, me personally, it'll be a couple weeks I'll get a good run, then shit. But most of the time, for the last couple weeks, the shit been ass. And then on top of this, it's like, if you ain't got at least minimum 20,000 that you could just
Should I comment on? Should I play a little longer? Let's play a little longer. My bad, y'all. My bad.
put free up in your maintenance account, do not do this shit right now. Rates are sky low. Low as fuck. This is probably the lowest it ever been. And then on top of that, it's like everything else is sky high. The fucking repairs, parts, everything. It's like, bro, me personally, I done spent like over them that $10,000 in the last just month and a half just getting shit fixed on my shit. Now you might get lucky, find you a good truck, but what I'm saying is don't be in no rush to do this shit, G. This ain't the ideal time, man. And it's like everybody.
All right. So like I said, I didn't agree with that first part, but everything else following after the video, I'll pretty much agree with y'all. Y'all come to notice. I think it's a great time to get into trucking. I believe that because this is a time where you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn the most because it's gonna be the toughest time as well. So you're not gonna get the same experience when everything is good, everything's green, everything's great. Because now you're gonna have to prepare for the bad. And like most of y'all, most people, most individuals, they not gonna prepare for the worst. And even if they do prepare for the worst, they're unaware of what the worst can even be. So, like I say, if you're looking to become an owner, a truck owner, you got to do your research. As I've said in past videos, research is the key thing to your success. You got to know your goal, your vision, and how you're going to get through it. So, you do your research. What loads are you taking? What type of loads? What type of freight? What company? Are you going to get your own authority? Which that's the part where I'm iffy on, but I'll talk about it in a minute. But yeah, where you going to lease to? I think the biggest mistake where new owner operators can mess up at, which can really set you back, is not having a plan, not having a place that has consistent freight for you to move. You don't want to be using a load board. I stress that. I highly stress that. If you don't have to use a load board, don't use that shit. It's nonsensical. The only time you should use it is to position you to get into a better place where you're gonna make money. That's the only time I really suggest to do it. Other than that, stay away from that shit. It's as people may know, and if you don't know, they not they not paying you what they should be paying you, and they're for damn sure not paying what they were paying a couple years ago. Several, or I'm gonna say several, but 3-4 years ago. It's called spot market, which is low board. You was making money. You didn't have to worry about nothing. You didn't have to have contracted freight. You was cool. You was straight, and that's where people messed up. They didn't think of the worst. They thought this was great. This was when everybody was getting trucks and whatnot. But now all these guys who didn't understand the industry, I say majority of them are probably out the industry now. They probably already sold their stuff and got out. Especially when equipment was sky high, they got rid of their stuff on the up and up. There's people out there that have done that, and those people are probably people who weren't in trucking for the long haul. It wasn't going to be their thing, and that's cool. We don't need those people. Y'all already know this. We don't need those people. That's what damages the industry. But for people who are going to stay in it, a lot of people lost their equipment. They had to give it back. There wasn't a lot of people who just willfully gave up their stuff. They had to give it back, or they had no choice because they didn't have, their expenses were too high to persevere through this shitty market that we got. So you got that going on. So that's why I say I'm not gonna talk too much. I got more to say, but I'm not gonna go too much. Hold on.
Everybody on here talking about they making this money and they grossing and shit. Hey, listen, man, these niggas ain't got no life neither. It's like, again, it's like, don't be no slave to this trucking shit neither, bro. It's like, if you got kids and you got family, a girl or whatever, bro, it's like, you're gonna have to like over double kill yourself to be out here to really make some money, bro. And like I said, if you ain't got that bag put up that you ain't worried about.
All right, so this part, if you gonna complain, I ain't dissing him, but I feel if you're gonna complain about being away from home, I get it, being away from your kids, but you're gonna complain about being away from your girl. But in general, if you're gonna complain or that's what's holding you back, this industry isn't for you, or you want to have home time just to chill, relax, be a bum. Sorry, it's I don't believe for that. I don't believe in that. I think anybody that's my age, or I should say, I'm 26, I'm gonna be 27. Anybody between 21 to 35, this is where you're supposed to grind. If you didn't go to school or none of this stuff, I think truck is a perfect option. Whether you are an owner or not an owner, and you're a company guy, I think it's a perfect option because you're gonna make a lot of money, and a lot of money quick. And this is a time where you got the most energy, you got the most ambition, you got more chances to make mistakes and recover, versus if you're older, it's not all the same. Older, you can't sit here and sit in this truck for 12, 15, 16 hours, drive for 11 hours. It's tough. You get tired easier or faster. You don't got that same level of testosterone that you used to have. Like, it's just, simple biology, if you want to say it. And why would you want to do something on your decline, such as trucking or anything? My hair up here, or just anything. That's your prime time to be the most productive you can be. So if you got to do a little sacrifice, be here from your kids, which I got kids, so I understand. Um, I'm not making trucking. I'm not saying make trucking your end all be all forever thing. I don't agree with that. I make trucking for what it is, to build capital, build your cash, to get on to something better. That's what trucking. I think trucking should be used for, because you can Google this. The average life expectancy for a trucker that's trucking, that does it for their life, is 61. That's crazy. And as you sit there and look at other reports, they got life expectancy for humans at 100, 75, 80. As y'all know, it goes up every year with modern medicine and whatnot. So for your life expectancy as a trucker to be 61, that's crazy. It's even lower if you're a man, just in general. So don't make trucking your lifetime career. I'd say that. Um, it is a lifestyle, but I think it's something you could do for 10 years and get out of it on top and smooth, and set yourself up for success in the future. So I'd say that. But as far as, right now, man, my goals and visions are bigger than just driving, and my goals and visions are bigger than just being at home with my kids. Yeah, I may miss some valuable time. Now, I would probably want to get back, and I'm gonna get it back because I'm gonna make sure I got out this truck. That's my goal, is to get someone else in here and let them do the work. Let them work and provide for their family, because I want to give people opportunities. So I'm not gonna get into that, but I just had to stop it right there to kind of like address that. Like, man, trucking isn't easy. It's a lifestyle, and you gotta make do what it do, and you can't complain. You gotta just do it. You just gotta keep on trucking, as y'all know, for truckers out there. So I just had to say that.
For repairs and shit, bro, you gonna go down here real quick, G. So like, my advice, if you could stay company right now, stay company.
All right, I'm gonna touch on the repairs and I'll continue the company part, but repairs. Yeah, repairs can kill you. Repairs can put you out of business. I agree. Like I said, but this again, I'm gonna go back to research, y'all. Keyword research. You gotta find where to take your truck at. You can't take your truck just anywhere and everywhere. You can't take your truck just to a dealer. I don't recommend a dealer at all. I've had experiences. I've heard experiences. And I just don't think you get the best bang for your buck in it. So that means doing your research, which involves talking to people, y'all. Talk to people, talk to truckers, talk to mechanics, and find a reliable mechanic. Someone you could count on. Someone who's not killing you, charging you. Someone who's honest. That's what you got to do. Like, my mechanic, he cool as hell. I can trust him. He's knowledgeable. He knows what he's talking about. He even shows me sometimes before he even does the work, what he's gonna do. And he only charges $100 an hour, while the dealer is sitting there charging you 200, 250. I believe in my area, I'm from Milwaukee. So if you're from Milwaukee, and if you're in Milwaukee or even from Milwaukee and you need a mechanic, like, hit him up. I'll give you his info. Hit him up. He'll take care of you. Like I said, he's not charging the arm and leg. He's not charging extra money to just diagnose you. You know, he ain't charging you a diagnose fee. He gonna be straight up with you. Oh, this is gonna take 4 hours, so it's gonna be $400. It's gonna take 8 hours. It's gonna be $800 and whatnot. So, and he's pretty quick too. I ain't gonna say he's fast as hell, but he gets the job done. I don't ever have to sit there and exactly be on top of him and whatnot. But you know, I can trust him. I've had my experiences with the dealers, and it sucks, I think, and they overcharge. They charge you 2 hours to just diagnose stuff, which is $400 on top of the 8 hours that they gotta do for to actually fix it, and then all the other extra little fees that come into it. And it's just, I don't know. I think it's a headache. Sometimes I feel like they don't even fix what they need to fix on top of it. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, you're gonna come back to the theme, research. So I'm gonna continue because the other little part, I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit.
If you could stay company right now, shit, bro, you gonna go down here real quick, G. So like, my advice, if you could stay company right now, stay company, G. If you could keep your overhead down, wait till next year, shit. Let's see what happened after the election and all this other shit, but right now, it's not the time, man. It's like everybody be posting they gross and shit. Like, let a nigga really show you what they really making, bro. Yeah, niggas be grossing 8,000, 9,000. Okay, but bro, after they insurance, truck payment, breakdown fees, percentage, whatever they split into whatever person, and even if they do, you know what I'm saying? This shit is not adding up, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just wanted to put that out here though. Like, man, if you a company driver right now, you cool where you at, stay where you at, bro. Like, don't be in no rush, G. Like, I kind of rushed into this shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? And I'm by the grace of God, I'm still maintaining. You know what I'm saying? But this shit is not what I thought it was gonna be, and I'm a year in. You know, so just wanted to give some friendly advice. Like, bro, if you think about going on the op.
All right. So again, truths in it, truths in it, truths in it. He ain't lying. But like I said, we're gonna come back to that word. I said, I'm gonna say it for the third time. Research. Research is gonna save you a lot of headache. Like you said, he jumped into it, not knowing everything. And that's where you're gonna cause yourself heartache, headache, money. And you need that money in trucking. You just can't just blow it off on screw ups. Unless, like he said, you got $20,000 just for maintenance, whatever. You know, then you may be good, but you know, a lot of us don't got that. But also, not even that, like, yeah, you can stay company. It's cool. It's consistent. You understand it. You know it. There's no risk to it. You got guarantees to it. Got insurance, etc., etc. But if you're trying to make money in the fastest amount of time, or you are trying to be a business owner, do it. Fuck that company. Honestly, leave it. But don't leave it without knowing anything, without having an understanding of what you're getting into. Because trucking is a lot of shit. You get yourself into a lot of shit. And there's a lot of nuances to it. So, like I said, you got insurance. Wait, let me backtrack. Like, he's saying people capping, and I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm doing good. I get good weekly settlements. I make good money each week. And y'all want to know why? It's because I'm leased on to a good company. I'm leased on a company that got contracted freight. Rarely uses the load board. I think we only lose the load board to get back to Wisconsin. That's it. Everything else is all contracted. It's all set up. It's all LTL. So this is where you do your research to find a company that does that in your area, whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. If you're just trying to make money, work out any state you want to. Work out of North Dakota, Washington. Doesn't matter. Work, if this company is there and they got freight for you to move, do it. Why not? Also, too, like I said, you leasing on. I think I said this earlier in the video. You're gonna have, yeah, you got your insurance, but most of these places take care of everything for you. You just gotta drive. So they're gonna take care of the insurance. Um, some may take some. Most places take care of plates. You still gonna have to pay your $22.90 and stuff like that, but they even split that up for you too. So you're just not all whack coming at. It's not all coming out at once. It's coming out week to week, every 2 weeks, however your pay is getting paid. So it's not like it's coming out your pocket and you got to worry about it. It's just all gonna happen swiftly like that. So you save your money yourself, money leasing onto a company. I think that's where a lot of people go wrong and mess up at, is not doing their research and finding a company that's actually going to help y'all grow, because you're going to learn a lot of stuff too. Now, I don't recommend just going straight out and getting your authority if you don't got nothing lined up. Like, I'm not even going to tell y'all that. I want my authority. I think people should get it if they have certain goals. But I don't even got mine. That should tell you a lot right there. I'm telling you, lease onto a company, because getting your own authority, that's a whole different ball game. Now you're dealing with extra paperwork, and you better make sure make sure all that stuff is correct, because you got DOT is gonna be on your ass, and if that stuff ain't correct, they gonna put you out of service. Stop your company from hauling loads until you get your stuff in order. This is all costing you money simultaneously. So why, if you don't understand, you don't know, and aren't ready, don't get your own authority. Don't do it at all. There's no point. Like I said, there's companies out here that do everything for you, make just as much money. I get 88% gross. Still touching 8,000 a week on average. 7,500 on average. Sometimes there's some low weeks, but then there's high weeks. Niggas hitting 12,000. So who's winning at the end? Especially if you got your own authority. You don't got direct freight. You don't know how to get it. This is a time. That's probably a time where you might be relying off a load board a little bit more. Like I said, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. It's where you're gonna kill yourself. So, like I said, again, for fourth time, fifth time, however many times I said it, research is gonna be your friend. And on top of that, talk to other drivers. Like I said before, get a mentor. Getting a mentor is gonna save you a whole lot of headache and mistakes and stuff that you would do, but stuff that you wouldn't end up doing because you had someone in your ear that you could talk to, that knows trucking, knows what you're trying to do. Like, I've made my mistakes. Personally, I made my mistakes. I've gone through shit, so I can speak about it. But I also have my uncle and my dad who've already been going through a bunch of shit. I have their experience to lean on, to learn from, to do better from. So, and I'm thankful for that, because I could be out here like my guy here. I don't know his circumstance, but shit, like he said, he's like, damn, I made some mistakes that I shouldn't have made, basically. And having a mentor could have saved him some stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not knocking him. Clearly, he got his truck. He got his own truck. He doing his thing. So you already got the first part right. So I ain't going to knock the guy at all. But I'm not trying to discourage no one out here. I'm always trying to encourage, but I'm also gonna keep it 100%. It's not easy. It's not all peaches and cream at all. This is a lifestyle. This is a life, and it's stressful. And there's ups and downs in trucking. Trucking is not steady. Trucking is not a company type of thing. It's not. You're not gonna make. You're not always gonna be guaranteed this, money. So you gotta have that mental fortitude to go through the ups and downs, because if you don't got that mental fortitude, you ain't gonna make it in trucking as an owner, whether it's leased on or having your owner operating authority. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose hard. And you're gonna go right back to square one, or even worse than what you were before you even got your own truck, got your own stuff. So just keep that in mind. Let's continue. It's almost done.
Right now, just ain't the time. Like, don't do it, man. But you already know, as any other time, if you got any questions or something, go and follow me on IG and DM me, bro. Free answers. I ain't charging for nothing.
All right, so that was just a little rest of the video. Like I said, he's been through some stuff. He has experience now that he can reflect on and give to us. Like I said, he ain't holding back. He gonna give y'all the answers. And the same as me. Like, if you got questions or anything, hit me up. I'm happy to answer and help out. I'm not charging nothing either. I should charge, but I'm not even at that point. Like, I don't care. I'm really about helping motherfuckers, helping people to grow and be better. Like, I think everyone, I wouldn't say everyone deserves the opportunity, but I'm willing to give that, because it could be a win in the end. If it would feel nice. I know it would feel nice knowing I gave someone some information and they went out there and executed it and did it to the T and added their own twist to it, and they're successful. Like, that's what's up. Like, I affected this guy's trajectory in life. Like, that feels good to say. Like, I'm actually helping people. Like, I'm not here to put no one down or nothing like that. Like I said, that's what I think life is about, people. So I'm not here to put no one down. And you'll hear a lot of people say the game is to be sold, not told. And it's a degree of truth to that. But right now, I'm not crazy busy where I can't just give out the information. Like, I'm not busy, so I happily answer any messages, email, DM, whatever the case may be. I've done it already. I try to point people in the right direction and let them go from there. And like I said, for the 100th time, research, y'all. I'll tell the guy, do your research. Have a vision, know what you want to do. As simple as that. Trucking is a stepping stone, I believe, and you should use it as such. Don't use it as your end goal, end game, especially if you're young. Use it to spring yourself forward. Use it as a trampoline to get onto something better. Put yourself in a better position. Because as we know, if you didn't go to school or you did go to school, you already know if you didn't go to school, you got to get yourself a skill, a labor skill, construction, contracting, building, welding, trucking, plumbing, electrical. Those are all, yeah, trade schools. My bad, I couldn't think of the word. Get you a trade. Trucking's probably, in my opinion, one of the easiest trades to get to. Doesn't require too much schooling, education. Even a lot of places pay for it. Or, you got people who go to school and they get a useless degree. It's not paying shit. It's not even paying more than what you pay for tuition. Like, you kind of fucked yourself. And you would think back like, damn, I wish I would have just started from day one being a trucker, being an electrician. I wouldn't have lost money. I would have made money in the end all be all and have something that's consistent that's always needed. Because not everyone's gonna be a doctor, not everyone's gonna be a surgeon, this or that, and a lot of those things take time. And hundreds of $1,000s going to school. So I'm not saying it's the easiest route. I wouldn't say that at all, but it's the fastest to making that cash. And shit, I know money doesn't buy happiness, but it's a good down payment. Money allows you to do certain things that make you happy. Allows you to not have to worry about certain stresses, especially if you get to a point where you're debt free or your debt works for you. So I know it's a long video. I told you it was a breakdown, and like I said, I wish I could have. My original video that was on TikTok was only like 9 minutes, so I almost over doubled that. But I just wanted to get this insight, these truths out to you guys and expose it to you guys. You can do it in trucking. You just have to take your time. Like he did say, like, if you're at a company as a driver, take your time. Learn there. Learn as much as you can. You're probably not going to learn a lot. I ain't going to lie. Especially for a big company, but learn what you can. Then, like I said, get a mentor. Start doing your research. Google everything you can. YouTube everything you can. Like this is Google Google University and YouTube University. You can almost learn a lot. You can learn too much stuff on here. You damn you can learn to be a surgeon off YouTube. Like, the only thing stopping you is gaining the experience. Honestly. So YouTube's taught me a lot of things that school didn't teach me. So that's actually useful in life. School's taught me a lot, but YouTube has taught me more that pertains to life situations and whatnot. So like I said, do your research for 1,000,000,000 times with anything that you do. It doesn't have to be trucking, but do your research. Find as much information as you can to make a decision on what you should do or should not do. And I'm leave y'all at that. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Again, please like it for me. Hit that like button. I don't know where it's at, somewhere around here. Follow me on Instagram, KeaAustin. Follow me on TikTok. You already know KeaToSuccess. And comment on the video. Let me know what y'all thought about it. Any more insight that I may need to provide that I don't know, or that you enjoyed the information. I appreciate it. Like I said, all feedback from me, in my opinion, is good feedback, and I learn and live from it and improve as a creator, and just learn it in general, because I'm still learning to this day, learning new stuff all the time. So please do, and share it with someone who needs this information as well and needs the motivation. You got it here. Send it to them. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna catch y'all later. KeaToSuccess out. Deuces.